what's new on this game?
There's several new things on this game. One of the big new things, the groundbreaking new thing, is EA Sports Ignite technology, and that's allowing us to do a lot of technological things we've never been able to do before. A couple things off the top of my head: precision movement, the way that the fighters are going to move around the surface of the octagon, really conveying a real sense of weight and momentum in everything they do. That's new. A full body deformation system, that's definitely new. The fact that when the fighters get embroiled in a submission hold, they'll actually be deforming each other's flesh when they come into contact with each other. We just weren't able to do things like that on previous games.
So, can you talk about the period after signing the deal with UFC, what the research was like in the gym and in the lab?
I mean, the research for a lot of the members on the team was, it started way before that, because plenty of members on the team have been UFC fans since day one. But in terms of the research in earnest, the UFC were great partners. Actually, day one, probably 3-4 days after the deal got signed, we got a big box shipped to us up at EA Canada that had every single UFC DVD that's ever been made, and actually multiple copies, so that anybody on the team could rent out a copy, bring it home, just watch that stuff, and really become totally up to speed on everything they could ever want to do with the UFC. And so that stuff happened, as well as a lot of the team up at EA Canada started training in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because we brought in a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt to start training the gameplay and animation team on how to do that stuff, and it's really informed a lot of our design decisions and what we want to bring to the gameplay.
Very cool. What's your favorite new feature on this game?
My favorite new feature of this game? It's like you tell me to pick my favorite child or something like that. I would say, one of the cool things right now, really the facial animation system and how it affects every single component of the game. Like when you see the guy in that rear naked choke from the demonstration, and you see the expression on the guy's face and how much more alive he seems in gameplay, it's a really cool thing, and that's going to affect everything from gameplay to presentation elements, things that could happen in career mode. So it's a subtle thing, but I think it really is going to bring the game to life like never before.
And that's a luxury that you guys have because of the relatively fewer number of fighters out there.
There's the relatively fewer number of fighters, but there's also just the greater horsepower of the next-gen consoles, and then also the power of Ignite. We just couldn't spend the time or the resources towards facial animation of that quality or fidelity in our previous titles.
All right, cool, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it.